Right, it's the first workout of the 5-day challenge. Let me just check you are going to be able to see me. Yes, I think you can. All right then. So, got my list. So for this first session today, just doing a workout that just completely doesn't require any equipment. I will be putting more information on the group, and I'll be doing workouts that do use some weights. You can improvise. I'll give you more details about that again. But today I just wanted to just do something really straightforward that's really easy to get us all moving and just get us going without too much effort. Okay, so to begin with, now you're all going to be different fitness levels. Really important to make sure that you are in an environment where you're not going to trip up or fall over, so make sure you've got plenty of space. Before starting any exercise, you really should make sure that you just sort of check with your doctor. So if you've got any underlying health conditions, you haven't had blood pressure taken for a while, then it's best just to wait and have a little chat with them and make sure that you're good to go from an exercise point of view. You'll have access to all of these videos once the challenge finishes, so don't worry about that. So if you're otherwise in good health and you want to have a go, then you can just try any these exercises. I'm going to give higher impact versions and lower ones. So obviously we're all going to have different levels of ability and experience. It doesn't really matter what you do, how much, how little, it's just about moving around and having a bit of fun and enjoying yourself. So this first workout is really just about movement, simple as that. Okay, so to begin with, we're just going to do some marching on the spot. And, you know, it's important to think that we're just trying to get our body moving, we're trying to get our heart going, our lungs going, we're pumping all the blood around, we're moving our joints, and that does all manner of wonderful things, not least lift your mood. So you're going to now think about your posture. You're going to bring your shoulders down. You're also going to make sure that you just feel that you've got your chest open. Quite often when we're working, we're hunched up, we're curled in, we want to have our shoulders back, our arms are loose, and you're going to just feel like a light engagement in your stomach so that if you pat it or punch it, it feels nice and firm and solid. And it's the muscles that are just tensing very slightly, okay? So we can just take that pace up a little bit now. Now if this feels really easy to you and you want to do some running on the spot, knock yourself out. Just make it work for you. I'm just going to stay here, do some jogging, and I'm going to start to feel my heart rate going up a little bit. You can hear my breathing getting a little bit more laboured. Just going to make my arms work a bit harder and my knees come a little bit higher. And then we're going to just do 5 more seconds of this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stop. Okay, just roll your shoulders down. So I've always got a list. You'll see I've always got a list of whatever I'm doing. So we're going to do some arm exercises. I'm going to lose my hands on this video, but we're going to just have our shoulders down, chest wide, just reaching up, okay? So we're going to do 12 of these. That's 3, 4, keep nice tempo, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then just roll your arms back, okay? Next one, probably not done these for a while, star jumps, okay? This is an easy version of star jumps. So let's start easy. So you're just stepping out from side to side and your hands are going over your head. This feels too easy for you and you want to do a full one, do the full star jump. I'm going to stay low. It's not long enough since I had my lunch. I'll get a stitch. So we're just going to keep going here so you feel everything's moving, arms working. Important that we work side to side as well as front to back. And we're going to do 5 more of these. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stop. Roll your shoulders back. Okay. So we're going to do some front and side raises with our arms. So again, just roll those shoulders back, and we're going up to the front and then out to the side. Okay. So up to the front, out to the side. We're moving our arms in all the different directions that our joints work. And you can see how easy these would be. So just make it a little bit harder. adding a weight. So we're going to do 10 more of these. So 1, 2, get a nice bit of rhythm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then just roll your shoulders back. Okay, what's next on my list? Right, so we're going on the floor. I'm going to just tip this down a little bit just so you can see me on my mat. And we're going to lie on our backs. Great exercise these. So lying on your back, feet flat on the floor. So what we're going to do here is we're thinking about digging our heels in, okay? So we're going to be doing glute bridges like this. So a nice, easy exercise. The idea here is you're digging in your heels, squeeze your bum. So if you can see me squeezing. So right from the beginning, squeeze your bum, pushing up as high as you can. We're trying to get this joint here on your hip to be flat, and then you're going to come down, okay? So when we're ready, let's do 12 of these. So squeeze as hard as you can. So you want to just make each one count, and it's, your glutes are lazy, so you really do have to force them to do a bit of squeezing. If you just go up without squeezing, nothing's going to happen. We're there all day. You want to actually really get up there and give those bum cheeks a good clench. We've no idea what number we're up to. Let's call it 6. So we'll do 6 more. Really give it a good squeeze at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, and 6. Lovely. You can stay on your mat. Now we're going to lie on our sides. Okay? So again, we're working side to side here. You can lie with your head supported. If you have any sort of neck problems, this can be quite uncomfortable. So you can lie flat like that. Now, your knees are going to be bent. We're going to have the top leg stretching straight out. So just check that you, as you look down, it's as if you stood up. So you're in a nice straight line, your legs not forward, so you're in a nice straight line. Pull that tummy in, put your hand in front of your hips. We're going to have this toe on this leg pulled up and pointing down to the floor. And then we're going up to the side and bringing your toe right down to touch the floor. And we're going to do 12 of these, okay? So up as high as you can. Squeeze here, down with that toe to touch. 1. Squeeze at the top each time. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try and keep that leg out properly to the side so it's not drifting forwards. 7, 8. I'm going to keep that toe flexed and keep that toe pointing down. 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. And then we're going to swap round and we're going to do the other side. Okay, so lying on your side or flat on your hand if you want. This hand in front of you. So this toe here, the top leg, turn it round, pull it up towards you so your toe is flexed. You're going to touch on the floor and then up as high as you can and squeeze. 1. And we're doing 12. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget to touch your toe all the way down to the floor in between. 6, 7. Hope you can feel it because I can. 8. Both count. 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then rest. Give that side of your leg a rest, a rub. Stay on the floor. We're going to do a stomach exercise now. So we're laying on your back. The knees are bent again. Now, we're going to have our hands up and we're going to bring our feet up. All right? That's not all. What I want you to think about your ribs and your hips. I want you to feel like you're squeezing them together very slightly to push your back really firmly into the floor. That's really important. Once you get that feeling of your ribs and hips squeezing together and this real firm contact on your back, then you've got to stay like that throughout the whole of the exercise. Now, this can be quite challenging to begin with. If you start to feel that you're letting go and your back's coming up off the floor, then you just have a rest, reset yourself, and keep hold of that. If it's hard to keep that contraction feeling all the way through the exercise at the beginning, don't worry about it. It will build up really quickly. So just do what you can. When you notice that you can't hold your stomach together, just stop, have a little break, reset yourself, and start again. Okay, so we're going to have our hands up. We're going to keep our hands here today, and we're just going to take our toe, our heel I should say, and tap it behind us. Now we want to send the leg back. We're not just bending the knee down and this thigh doesn't go back. So try and keep this angle fixed here and just go all the way back. Yeah, and then we're going to alternate with the other leg. All the time we're keeping our hands up, keeping our back pressed into the floor. Unfortunate position of a zip on my trousers. Okay, right, let's go. We're going to do 16 of these alternate legs. So 1, keep that stomach squeezed. 3, 4, and breathe as well. Really important when you're doing stomach exercises that you breathe. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Have a breath if you've not had one for a while. 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, and 15, and rest. Okay, well done. So we'll stand up. I'll check the time. I'm trying to be really strict and stick to my 15 minutes. So 11 minutes. Okay, so we've got a little bit longer. I'll just reset this and we'll do some standing up ones. So we're going to start again. So again, just get the tempo up. Sorry, my head's getting chopped off. Might be a good thing. So I'm going to go marching on the spot again. Okay, so if you want to pick that up and you want to do a full jog, then go for it. If not, let's just do whatever you can. And then get those arms moving. Get your knees as high as you can. And we're going to do 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then rest. Roll them shoulders back. And then we're going to go pressing up over the head straight away. So if you can see the top of me, I just will be going up nice and straight like that. Your shoulders are back, chest is open, remember. Keep those hands back, and we're going up for 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then just roll your shoulders back. I'm going to stand up again so you can see me, and we're going to do the jumping jacks, but we're just going to go low impact. So a step to the side, hands over your head. If you want to do a jump, if you're feeling energetic, then do whatever is the right level for you. I'm going to stay low, and we're going to do 12. So 12, 10, 9, 8, talking and counting is not easy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to do our front and side raises for our arms, okay? And we're going to do 20 now. So up for 1, 2, 3, 4, keep that chest open. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then roll those shoulders. Then we're going to turn your fingers over like that. Your hands go into your temples. And then we're going to bring our elbows together and out. Together and out. Okay? So we're going to do 8 of these. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then rest. Okay. Got a little bit of time. I'm going to drop this on the floor. We've got 15 seconds. I did do a bit of talking at the beginning, didn't I? So we'll go on the floor. We'll do the glute bridges, and we'll do the abs, and then we're done. So That will make up a little bit for the fact that I was talking a bit at the front when we started. So lying on your back. Heels digging into the floor. Remember, these glutes, your buttocks get a good squeeze each time we go up. So when you're ready, let's go. So squeeze for 1. We're going to do 12. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep squeezing as hard as you can. 2 more. 11. Last one, big squeeze. And 12. We're going to hold it up here now. So we're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then down. Okay. Then we're going to just go on to our stomach one again. Knees up. Get the ribs and hips squeezed together. Push your lower back into the floor. And then we're going back. We're just going to do 12 now. So we're going to do 12. Taps, going back with the heel. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, keep squeezing, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Lovely. And then down. Okay, you put your feet out now, put your hands over your head, and you just stretch it up. Pulling your hands up, away from your body, and just feel a nice big stretch through your stomach. Push your toes up, push your heels away, and you'll feel that stretch a little bit more down the backs of your legs. And then you can just point your toes now, and you're going to feel that stretch down through the front of your calves. And then release and relax, and just give those feet a little roll round. If you can, I'm just going to bring that leg up, and we're just going to hold that there for a little stretch in the back of your legs. If you struggle to reach, then you can just bring this other knee up, bend that top leg if you like, and just push it slightly, just enough to feel a gentle stretch at the back of your leg. And then you can pull that top toe towards you a little bit more, and that just gives you a little bit more of a stretch. And then relax. So I'll do a little bit of stretching at the end of each video. This workout hasn't been too tough, so you should be all right if you haven't got time today and you haven't got time to do a little stretch. That's fine. This was more about getting moving. Okay, and then we're going to just cross that one knee over the other one, and then this leg that's bent here, you're just going to push that away from you, and you should feel a little stretch around the back of your hip, into your glutes. And then we're going to swap over. Okay, so this knee goes down, this foot crosses over, and you might not be able to get one side as far as the other one, or you might not be able to get it very far at all, but just find whatever's right for you. And just put a little bit of gentle pressure on the leg just to get that stretch in the back. Okay, and then release. And then we're going to stand up. And that is our 15-minute session done for today. So, gets you moving, doesn't it? So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that is a decent, easy enough start to do. Give you a little bit of motivation to know that just getting back going with your exercise isn't going to be that taxing at all. All right, any questions about the exercise, just drop me a line and put a post on the group, DM me if you prefer, and I'll make sure I answer those. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.